to a new era of news leadership. This is ABC 22, Dayton's news source at 11.
Well, it's not just law enforcement officers who work cases.
Every day, people, including one man right here in the Miami Valley, are spending countless hours trying to put a name to a face. As ABC 22's Aaron Meyer shows you in this special report, there are thousands of John and Jane Does across the country, people who have been killed and never identified.
Rocky Wells from Kettering is trying to change that.
Things like the time they went missing, the time they were found, height, weight, hair color.
He's one of hundreds who make up the DOE Network.
We have homemakers, we have bank managers. Everyday
people on a mission to name the unidentified and find the missing.
Families that have these people missing, they don't really have a whole lot of places to turn.
Rocky's interest in mysteries led him to the DOE Network by chance.
I was researching some unsolved mysteries and I ran across the DOE Network website. I read some of the cases on there, and then I also saw a point where they were saying they were taking new members.
That was 7 years ago. Rocky signed up and never looked back.
What we want to do is send the best matches possible to law enforcement.
To date, the DOE Network has either solved or assisted in solving 45 cases, but there are 2 unsolved cases right here in the Miami Valley Rocky can't forget.
When I lived here when I was a kid, those 2 cases happened when I was a teenager, and I remembered them, once I started reading them.
One of those cases, the buckskin girl.
She was just thrown in the ditch. She was wearing a buckskin jacket, blue jeans, no shoes.
A man found her strangled to death on the side of this rural Miami County road 27 years ago.
Bodies, they want to get them out of an area.
Lieutenant Steve Lords worked the case for 4 years.
This case has never left the top of a desk of a detective's office.
He and other detectives get plenty of help from Rocky and the DOE Network.
We've relied on them quite a bit. They seem to have some dedicated people that tend to put in a lot of hours.
Lieutenant Lord says they value the network so much they use its website to hunt down potential matches.
Any help that a police department can gain from somebody who helps identify a named victim, I think, is always going to be beneficial.
As for the buckskin girl, he and Rocky agree. It's more than just an unsolved murder.
We're trying to not only solve her murder, but also give her a little bit of dignity of having her identity back.
The families don't have an answer, and hopefully one day we can provide that.
That's what keeps Rocky and the rest of the DOE Network logging on, with the hope one day they'll put the name with the face.
It makes me feel good knowing that we have a chance of helping some family know what happened to their loved one.
Aaron Meyer reporting.